This video is going to serve as a showcase to one of the best Vex decks right now, if not the best Vex deck right now, and it will also serve as a guide for newer players on how to play Vex as a legend. Now, before this video gets started, I would appreciate if you guys could subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you appreciate the video or it helped you in any way. Peace. This is going to be my first video that is in this style where I will be commentating over my gameplay instead of playing it live. So I thought that this would better fit a guide type of video where I'm explaining some of my thought processes and being able to go over what mistakes I might have made. Now I do mulligan the Switcheroo here because I think the power cost is quite too high for the early game and I didn't think I would need it. And this guy is going to be playing very aggressive. Like very, very aggressive with this Diana pick here, which I think does lead to his downfall, but I kind of make the mistake of playing this Evelynn early here because I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about trying to get to this battlefield on the left here that'll give shield 2 and holding that so I can get my Vex Legend going, which whenever you hold with the Vex Legend, you get a draw. So that's my game plan, but I'm not thinking about what he's going to do here. He has the first turn and he's going to swing that and then play this Diana signature, which will drag me over and reduce my might by 2, which wouldn't have mattered because he also gets +1 with the Ravenbloom student whenever he plays a spell, so he would have been 3, so the -2 doesn't really matter. But the nice thing is he had to use a lot of his power for that, a lot of his runes, and I'm able to get this Vex out, which whenever she is at a battlefield, it will stun an enemy in play. Like if they play a unit at their base, it'll be stunned. So you can't like accelerate or get the unit out and just fight me right off the bat there. So it also has deflect, which will make it an extra power cost for it. But I think I actually might die here. I'm not sure exactly. No, I defy this. Yes, I do defy this. I think this is an amazing defy. Luckily, I kept that in my first starting hand. And that's going to really slow down his game because he's had 2 runes right now. It's very detrimental for him. But unfortunately, I think I still might die with this Vex here. I'm pretty sure this Vex is going to have to go, which is kind of a struggle. I'm not even sure like if he's able to do what he's going to do here. But we're going to see as this goes on here. So he ends his turn. I'm going to swing this Vex here at this battlefield, I'm pretty sure. I go to put it here because I'm thinking, oh, he's going to want to play for that battlefield. But I actually switch it over. I go back, and I'm like, yeah, give me that shield. Let me do that. So I'm actually kind of perplexed as to what he does here. So he predicts because it starts a battlefield, and then he... So, okay, yeah, he cheated. I think. I don't, or well, maybe not actually, because Diana I think gives him a power, but I don't, yeah, I think he didn't cheat actually. This is kind of a crazy play. So what happened here is Diana's able to predict with her legend ability if a showdown starts, and this is a non-combat showdown, so he's able to get that spell, ride the wind, and come over. Now, yeah, that's on me. I thought he cheated, but like looking back at it, in the moment, I didn't think so, but I wasn't paying attention to what's going on here. Okay, yeah, so I played Discipline, and we're going to trade here because he's going to tap 1 to play Gust. This is where I was so confused. So he plays Gust, but like, okay, he does actually cheat here. Because Gust, right, I'm going to bring it up on the left side of the screen. You have to play it at a battlefield, so it would return it to the hand. But he has 5 might here, so he can't play this. So... casting just a pump, yeah. So he can't actually do this because there's no unit at a battlefield that is at the might, so he could not do that. I don't think. I could be wrong. You can correct me in the comments, but since he is trying to use that on a unit that he can't use it on, I don't think that should go through. But it's fine. I was kind of upset about this. So I'm like reluctantly trying to think of how I could save my Vex here. I guess I could have played the Zhonya's Hourglass, but I'm just thinking he has no runes, so I might as well not do that. Like, I don't think he can really do anything here. Like, I should have played it beforehand, get the Zhonya's Hourglass down. But, you know, that's on me. That's on me. That was a mistake. I just didn't think of that. So I'm going to play this Kha'Zix, get it out here, and it's going to help me progress on the board, because whenever a unit is alone, he's going to deal an extra 2 damage. Well, he's going to have an extra 2 might. So he'll deal 2 more damage, and he'll have 2 more health. I feel like this game is completely lost. Like, I'm just, like, in the gutter right now. He's going to get this extra point here for this Fizz, and he's going to play the Diana there. So I'm going to swing opposite battlefield, because I know if I go in, I'm not going to get the bonus. So there's no point. I'm thinking about playing this because I didn't know how it works, but it says attacking unit. And lately I've been making the mistake that I don't realize that, you know, if I'm going in, I'm the attacker, you know. So yeah. We'll let this play out a little bit. I do end up swinging this, I will say. I'm going to get a point there, which is really good. I'm going to tap 2 to play. I was thinking about, I end up hiding this Evelynn. Oh no, I do tap 2 to play him, and then I had the Evelynn, yeah. And then I think I played the Zhonyas because I was scared. No, I end the turn. Okay, I do play the Zhonyas at some point here. I do. This is very different than playing, you know. Like, I'm so used to playing and just, like, talking as I play, which feels a lot more fluent for me, but this is a different type of pace. So I think that this guy is in a rough spot. He just used all of his runes. I'm not sure what I want to do here. He's playing Hwei to the battlefield. He's trying to stack this so he can hold it. I do think I tap my legend here and draw 1. No, I don't. Okay. I get too excited and I forget. Now I do. Okay. I should have tapped it earlier because I held. But, you know, sometimes it gets out of order a little bit. I'm thinking about playing Baron next turn, simply because, like, I'm kind of behind here. I need to get these points back up. So it's lucky that I got this Baron pretty early, and also unlucky because I wasn't able to play, like, Defys and stuff to get this guy off of his tempo. He does sacrifice a lot of his runes. Like, you can see he's behind in runes because he wanted to play very aggressive early, which I don't think was necessarily the best play here, and I think it leads to him struggling in the late game. Now, I'm trying to come back here. I'm able to build up some tempo here because I'm going to play the Baron, which is very, very strong here. It's going to create another battlefield. I'll pull it up on the left side here. It's going to create another battlefield. I tap the legend, yep. This is the strong thing about Vex here, is that whenever you hold, you get an extra draw, which is very nice. So I'm thinking about playing Vilemaw at some point here in the future, but right now I'm going to try and protect my Baron more. I do have the Zhonyas in base, so I can use it whenever I need, but I'm going to recycle one and play this back off, because I am scared of him swinging those double Hweis on me with the extra might here, and I'm going to go to 4. So I'm in a very good position here. Now, one thing I think I could have done here a little bit earlier is I could have... Well, I don't think I could do this turn. But I should have probably thought about bringing Kha'Zix back and then moving this Overzealous Fan in. But I don't do that till later because I didn't feel like it was super necessary yet. I'm thinking about it, like, I was like, maybe I should have done this, but now looking at it, I think that I was correct in not doing it. I think that the Kha'Zix is more of a threat. He doesn't know what's under because I have that hidden Evelynn there. He might be guessing it's an Evelynn. He doesn't know. But I'm thinking of swinging this Kha'Zix over to this Diana and Fizz because I really want to get them off of that hold. I see that he is at 6. If he goes to 7, he just has to hold 1 to get that. So I'm thinking my next turn, I need to get this Kha'Zix rolling. That's why I'm hovering over the Overzealous Fan. I'm trying to think of how to get this going. Sorry about that. Alright, he plays another Hwei. He gets all of his Hweis out. He has 3 Hweis here. He's just playing everything he can to try and develop for next turn, and I do this because I messed up again, and I think you can play it on an attacking unit. Like, I'm getting attacked, but no. It's only when they're attacking into me. I will play this later, though. I do go to 6 here as well. So, I'm looking to try and get the dub through moving this Kha'Zix over. So what I'm going to do here, oh, this is very interesting. So I'm going to play this spell here. I forget the name of it, but basically what it does is I can move my unit back to base. So first I think I swing this Overzealous Fan over so that I can have him hold so I don't lose the hidden card here. And then I tap 2 to play this so Kha'Zix remains ready and I can swing him over. It actually is so amazing that I pulled this card here from my deck. Yeah, I'm going to tap him. He's going to be ready because I used the spell. And then I can move him over the battlefield. Now, Baron gives +2, so he does get confused here, and I have to explain it to him. But I'm going to tap this, and then I'm going to tap 2 to play, to exhaust the Kha'Zix, because he just moved. I'm going to tap 2 to play the Discipline. Here. Okay, no, I didn't do that yet. I actually used the Existential Dread. The mistake I was calling in advance. This will come in handy at some point here, but not yet. It is not that point. I did make this mistake. Yeah, not attacking. Yep. He is correct here. It's defending. I don't know why I keep making this mistake. I'm going to keep getting it. As I make it over and over again, I'm going to keep getting it in my head that, no, I cannot do that. I actually put it in the discard here, which is, you know, something that I think I was kind of pissed. Like, I'm like, damn it, how do I win this? So I'm going to get these runes back. I'm going to do it really goofy, though. He does say return 2 runes, so that's nice of him to pay attention here. I'm going to do it like this because I wanted to make sure I got the right runes back that I, you know, got rid of. So I like to do it that way. A little goofy, but that's just a me thing. We're going to tap 2 here to play this. I'm going to go to 8 and draw 1. I think I draw 1. I'm waiting for it to resolve, though. He's a little confused because the Baron is here. He thinks I'm trading here, but I go to 8. He's going to ask why. But the Baron gives +2 to everything in play, which is very nice. Baron is an insane card. I do tap to give him... I try to type out Baron, a little bit of struggle there. Okay, so he understands that I'm going to kill both here, which is very, very good for me. Because now, on top of that, I also get the defense from this battlefield. So I'm going to get this +2 on this battlefield. Now, normally, you kind of want to hold with Vex a little bit longer, but unfortunately, I lost it early. But it's still a good play of, like, why this deck is so strong. You have this Baron for situations like this, where they waste a lot of their runes to try and get that tempo going, and you can play a little bit of the slower game. And I have that Zhonya's. I have everything set up. I'm feeling very confident here. I have a not so fast in hand. I have the Rebuke, or the Existential Dread. I always think of it as a Rebuke because it's kind of similar. But he does have a lot of might to play with here. But I'm kind of going to outplay it a little bit. I thought of pretty much everything. I do know he has the Star-Crossed card, which returns a friendly unit and an enemy unit to hand. But I do have the not so fast, and he also tries to target the Baron. Which Baron, no spells can target him. I do. I tap it to give him the you can't do that. Yeah. So I was gonna say on Baron. I'm already waiting to play the not so fast because I know that's what the plan is here, and that's gonna be very strong. That's why a part of this deck is really good. You have a lot of these spells. You have Defy. You have not so fast. You can save your units for that hold, which is kind of your game plan. Oh, he does have Hard Bargain. I don't know why he tries to play it twice here. I was like, okay. I think that's, like, I don't know exactly. I was trying to read it. I think that it basically just, like, counters my spell. So I put it back. He can put his thing back. That's fine by me. I know that he can't win off of a single conquer. So I'm a little worried now, but I'm thinking, okay, I do have this Existential Dread that I'm going to use on the Sway, I think, here, which will put him back to base. I'm like, oh, man, I don't want to reveal this Evelynn because I don't want him to think he has a chance here. So I don't reveal it. I just Existential Dread him back to base. And in fact, I think he actually should have put him back to hand. Yeah, I give the... Oh, no, I actually Thwonk him. I actually stun him this way. I think Existential Dread's actually better than this, but I was just kind of worried for... I don't even know why I was worried. I should have just Existential Dreaded him. But yeah, he gets stunned, so that'll send him back because he can't do anything on the battlefield. And then he's basically at the 2 ways here. So he can discard 1. He's going to swing with 16. But basically, wait, how do I win this here? I cannot remember. Oh, I have the back off from earlier. That's how I win this. Yeah, so I'm going to be able to stun someone here. Yeah. That's how I want it. I was like, wait, how do I win this? Because he's swinging with 16 might. He gets a little confused about what's going on here. I win. It's a great game. An amazing showcase of the deck, too, because you can see how, even with Vex gone, it's still very strong with the draw and being able to hold these with a lot of your spells and Zhonyas and everything. It's just very amazing. And also having the hidden cards, it's like this amalgamation of just like slowing down your opponent and really being able to protect your units from what they're trying to do, which is a great deck for new players. I think Vex is probably one of the best one for new players, and this deck in particular is absolutely stunning. It will be in the description down below. I'll have the deck list. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole game. An overview of what you're trying to do here. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, that's the win. I'll let it play out a little bit more. Nice, let's go. Yeah, we're trying to hit 50 subscribers by the end of the month. If you guys can help me do that, that'd be amazing. And as always, peace.